Let's talk about the question every Naruto fan has asked at least once. Why did they nerf Naruto and Sasuke? Why do the two strongest shinobi in history suddenly feel limited? Why does it feel like gods of war from the fourth great ninja war are struggling in fights they should dominate? And before anyone says Boruto needed to shine, relax. That's not the full answer. The truth is way deeper and honestly way smarter than most people give it credit for. Because Naruto and Sasuke weren't nerfed randomly. They were nerfed deliberately, strategically, and for multiple narrative reasons that all connect. To understand this, we need to stop looking at Boruto as Naruto Part 2 and start looking at it as a story about the end of the shinobi era. In Naruto Shippuden, Naruto and Sasuke were the solution to every problem. By the end of the war, Naruto had 6 paths chakra, Kurama at full cooperation, god-tier regeneration, and chakra reserves that made entire armies irrelevant. Sasuke had the Rinnegan, space-time abilities, perfect Susanoo, and hacks techniques that could rewrite battles instantly. They weren't just strong, they broke the power system. So when Boruto, Naruto Next Generations begins, the story faces a massive problem. If Naruto and Sasuke remain untouched, there is no tension. No threat feels real, no villain feels dangerous. Every conflict becomes wait for Naruto or Sasuke to show up. That's not a story, that's a security camera feed. So the first reason for the nerf is simple but unavoidable. Naruto and Sasuke had reached a ceiling that left no room for stakes. But instead of just pretending they're weaker, Boruto does something smarter. It introduces enemies who invalidate their old advantages. The Otsutsuki aren't just stronger villains. They are designed specifically to counter Naruto and Sasuke's era of power. Chakra absorption, space-time dominance, reality-breaking abilities. These enemies don't fight like shinobi. They don't respect jutsu traditions. They treat chakra like fuel, not skill. That alone makes Naruto and Sasuke feel weaker even when they're not. Now let's talk about Naruto losing Kurama, because this is the moment everyone points to. Kurama wasn't just a power source, he was Naruto's safety net. Infinite stamina, emergency healing, massive chakra boosts, tactical awareness in battle. With Kurama, Naruto could make mistakes and survive them. When Kurama dies, Naruto doesn't just lose strength, he loses forgiveness. Every fight becomes dangerous again, every injury matters. Naruto is forced back into being human, not a walking natural disaster, and that's intentional. Boruto is a story about consequences, something late Naruto had almost completely lost. Now Sasuke. Sasuke losing the Rinnegan isn't just about power reduction, it's about removing control. The Rinnegan gave Sasuke answers, teleportation, dimensional travel, instant battlefield dominance. With it, Sasuke could dictate how fights unfolded. Without it, Sasuke becomes reactive instead of dominant. He has to rely on experience, instincts, and raw skill again. That puts him closer to a traditional shinobi and farther from a god. And here's the key thing people miss. Sasuke was never meant to live forever as a god. His entire arc was about atonement. About walking a harder path. The loss of the Rinnegan is symbolic. It strips away his role as the shadow god protecting the world and forces him into something more fragile, more mortal. Now let's address the biggest misconception. Naruto and Sasuke weren't nerfed because Boruto is stronger. Boruto is not stronger than peak Naruto or Sasuke. Not even close. What Boruto has is relevance. The story isn't about raw power anymore, it's about adaptability. About surviving in a world where the rules of shinobi warfare no longer apply. Technology, scientific ninja tools, and alien threats change the battlefield entirely. Naruto and Sasuke are legends of an old system. Boruto exists in a new one. That's why Naruto struggles against enemies who ignore chakra logic. That's why Sasuke's tactics don't always work. It's not disrespect, it's generational displacement. Think about it like this. Naruto and Sasuke mastered swords. Boruto's enemies use guns, drones, and nukes. Skill doesn't vanish, but relevance shifts. As Hokage, Naruto is mentally split in every battle. He's thinking about the village, about collateral damage, about political consequences. In Shippuden, Naruto could go all out because there was nothing left to lose. In Boruto, everything can be lost. That hesitation matters. Sasuke, on the other hand, is always exhausted. People joke about it, but it's canon. He's constantly traveling dimensions, tracking Otsutsuki, protecting the world in silence. The man is running on fumes. That's not bad writing, that's realism. Now here's the most important reason of all. Boruto is not about surpassing Naruto. It's about what happens after peace. Naruto and Sasuke achieved the impossible. They ended centuries of hatred, but peace creates a new problem. It removes the pressure that creates monsters like them. Boruto didn't grow up with pain, he grew up with comfort. And that's why the story forces Naruto and Sasuke out of the spotlight. Their era is over, not because they're useless, but because their role is complete. They are symbols now, not weapons. And symbols don't fight forever. Naruto losing Kurama and Sasuke losing the Rinnegan isn't disrespect. It's a closing chapter. It's the story saying, thank you. You did your job. From that point on, the world has to learn to survive without gods watching over it. So no, Naruto and Sasuke weren't nerfed because Boruto needed screen time. They were nerfed because a story about the future cannot function if the past refuses to step aside. And honestly, that makes their legacy stronger, not weaker. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more deep dives into anime storytelling, power systems, and controversial writing decisions, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Let me know in the comments if you think Naruto and Sasuke were handled well in Boruto, or if you think the nerf went too far. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.